Captivating video footage recently surfaced on Telegram depicting a Ukrainian drone relentlessly tracking down a Russian soldier, shedding light on the fearsome challenges that soldiers confront in the age of advanced battlefield technology. Shared by Ukrainian lawyer and social activist Serhiy Sternenko, the clip unveils a dramatic chase as the drone pursues the Russian soldier through a desolate, war-ravaged landscape. The soldier makes desperate attempts to evade the relentless drone, taking cover whenever possible. Some segments of the video provide a first-person perspective from the attacking drone, while other parts offer a wide-angle view of the incident captured by a more distant drone. Accompanying the video on Telegram, Sternenko penned the following description. The Signum unit of the 93rd Brigade identified a Russian officer and initiated a relentless pursuit using an FPV drone. The occupier put up a lengthy escape, sought refuge, feigned death, and even returned fire with a pistol. However, none of these efforts saved him, as he was ultimately neutralized. The drone eventually catches up to the soldier and impacts the ground nearby. Footage from a second drone reveals the explosion and appears to show the lifeless body of the soldier lying on the ground. It's important to note that Insider could not independently verify the exact location and date of the video. The video does bear the insignia of Ukraine's 93rd Mechanized Brigade. A report from militaryland.net on October 1st mentioned that this brigade was, at least in part, engaged on the front lines south of Bakhmut. The video also found its way to Reddit, where numerous users acknowledged the grim realities that soldiers face in modern warfare. One user described it as a nightmarish scenario, while another likened it to watching wolves chase caribou. It's all about endurance, agility, and speed. The Russian soldier seemed agile, but eventually ran out of stamina. Another Ukrainian military video, uploaded on Friday to a platform previously known as Twitter, and now called Visegrad 24, appears to capture a similar event. In this footage, a Ukrainian drone navigates a zigzag path through a forest of trees scarred by bomb blasts and stripped of their branches and leaves. It comes to a stop near a Russian dugout, where at least one soldier is taking cover. On a different note, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky mentioned on a recent date that every day, Ukrainian soldiers utilize drones with pinpoint precision to strike at enemy positions. The conflict between Russia and Ukraine has seen extensive use of drones, both on the battlefield and for striking strategically vital targets. Russia has also employed drones for bombings in Ukrainian cities and against civilian targets. Ukraine, on the other hand, has harnessed combat drones, such as the battle-tested Turkish Bayraktar TB2, to devastating effect in its struggle against Putin's invading forces. Additionally, Ukraine has frequently deployed sea drones to target Russia's Black Sea Fleet. Russia, in turn, has resorted to the Shahed 136 explosive drone in this war, even embarking on the production of its own versions of the Iranian-made drone, referred to as the Geran 2. The Institute for the Study of War, ISW, noted in their October 26th report that the significant losses of heavy equipment experienced by Russian forces near Avdiivka are poised to have a lasting detrimental impact on their offensive capabilities. Russia's military suffered substantial losses in Avdiivka, including hundreds of destroyed armored vehicles and thousands of personnel killed or wounded. While Russian forces are continuing to deploy reserves to the Eastern Front, the ISW emphasized that these equipment losses will present a formidable challenge. The ISW report stated, The Russian command is expected to face considerable difficulties in compensating for the losses, especially in terms of armored vehicles. The ISW highlighted the severe consequences of Russian equipment shortages in 2022, the initial year of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. These losses substantially hindered Russia's capacity to execute effective mechanized maneuver warfare during the Russian military's offensive in winter and spring of 2023. According to the ISW, these limitations resulted in further losses during disorganized mechanized offensives in Donetsk Oblast at the beginning of 2023. These losses, in turn, prevented Russian forces from conducting similar mechanized offensives in other Ukrainian regions. The equipment losses sustained by Russia in the vicinity of Avdiivka are even more substantial than those incurred during the winter and spring offensives, as per the ISW's assessment. The report suggests that it remains uncertain whether the prospect of additional heavy equipment losses will deter the Russian command from launching another series of large-scale mechanized offensives near Avdiivka. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty reported on October 26th that Russia is increasing its production capacities at military factories nationwide. The White House also disclosed that North Korea has initiated the supply of weapons and military equipment to Russia. According to the ISW, Russia's military setbacks near Avdiivka are expected to result in even more pronounced equipment shortages and difficulties.